All right, we're speaking with head coach Todd Knight after the third and final full scrimmage of the preseason, getting ready for more of a Valdosta look. Starting with the offense, what did you see that you liked out of the offensive unit?
I think the same things I've been seeing all preseason with them is execution. Brandon Gant does such a great job of running the offense, moving the sticks, executing things, checking us into the right calls and plays. The kid's just so smart, and his leadership qualities are outstanding. So just execution in general with the offense. And, yeah, we had a big player, too. We always, if anything stalls on us, Kelton always kind of pulls us out with something huge. His speed's always going to be an asset for us. So I'm seeing exactly what I thought we'd see out of that crowd. They're a seasoned crowd. They're going to get the job done.
And then defensively, we had some big plays. I believe it was Dijon Lee that made the interception.
Dijon did make a nice one tonight, and going to be a great corner for us coming off the bench. He's a nickel and dime guy that we'll use at times. Not a starter right now, but he's definitely pushing for some time.
And then on the defense as a whole, that was our biggest play. But defensively as a whole, how do you think they did against the scout team? Not as much speed as we're going to see on the Valdosta offense, obviously.
Right.
But how do you think they performed tonight?
I think they did a great job tonight. I thought they flew around well, and we've got in part of the game plan at this point, so it's kind of watered down, and really just want them to get that basis in their mind right now. Then we'll just kind of expand on it for the next couple of days. But Apollo Stretch is a kid that really kind of stood out to me tonight. Stepping up in the box and smacking the run like a true Sam linebacker should. And then he came up with a pick tonight and actually scored, but a defensive flag brought it back. So Apollo's really coming alive here in the last couple of days, and need that on defense, because that was the one spot that we were kind of questioning. Our young inside linebacker, so to speak. Even though Apollo's been here redshirted with us, he's never actually taken a snap on game day. So a bit of an unproven commodity with him, but if his last 4 or 5 days at practice is telling us anything, he's going to be ready.
And then this is the first time we've kind of lined up scout against travel squad, a little different look than we've seen in the previous scrimmages. The scout team made some plays today. Who are some guys that I know I saw a couple on the scout team? Who are some guys, younger guys, might not get a chance to see the playing field this year? Who are some guys that made some stuff happen tonight?
Oh, there's no question. We got some young guys that I'm excited about. Adrian Stewart, an inside linebacker, flew around, and he's got the talent, he's got the tools. The kid can run around, he can make plays. We just kind of got to get him harnessed a little bit and get him to understand our defensive scheme, instead of just looking at a grid and saying, okay, you run right through this hole. No matter what the offense does, you run through this hole. It's hard to make a mistake like that. And, the kid, he did get through several times and plays with a lot of enthusiasm. So I think he's going to be a great one for us down the road. A couple of defensive linemen that I thought, Dominic Jacobs is going to be a great one, I think, for us in the future. He played defensive end in high school. We've moved him to defensive tackle. He's put on a little weight, but I think that kid's going to be outstanding. In the secondary, Chris Wallace at the free safety spot. He may be one of the kids that actually makes the transition from the scout team to the travel squad. He was kind of on the bubble before this thing started, and film will tell the tale for him tonight.
Offensively, scout team, there was one big play that they broke that made everybody in the stands. We had a good crowd tonight, too. Everybody in the stands. Tell us a little bit about offensively, some other guys, but specifically that young man.
The quarterback we're talking about is Parker Height, and he did a great job reading the zone read, and the defensive end crashed on him, and he ended up pulling it, taking out the back door, and just outran everybody. The kid's got a lot of talent, and he's going to be a dang good one for us. He just needs a little time to season and learn the offense as well. Working with Coach Barn, over the next several months in spring ball, I think we'll really see that kid come of age.
And then with the travel squad seeing the watered down Valdosta look, as you said, how ready do you think we are? We've got a week and a half. We have 10 days until kickoff. We know that. How ready do you think we are for being 10 days out?
I'm pretty excited about it being 10 days out. Now, if we was 3 or 4 days out, I'd be a little on the downside. But knowing that we've got time to add some things and expand our package and correct some mistakes and that kind of thing, and really get our kids dialed in to what they're going to see and how to react to it and the checks that we need to make. We've got time to polish it up, and I think we'll be ready.
All right, Coach Knight. Well, we thank you for your time. We'll be talking to you again at the end of camp, and maybe a little bit throughout the rest of the week, and definitely through the rest of the season. We thank you for your time during camp
Hey,
this
listen,
year.
I've enjoyed this aspect of it, and I know the kids have, and I really wanted to push them in front of the camera. And I've said it before, and I want to say it again right here, Josh, that the crowd, there's no doubt about it. This past Saturday, I was shocked when I walked through the gate and seen the amount of people here. When I walked through tonight, I had no idea that this crowd was going to be here tonight, and that really just sends the electricity through our kids here on the field tonight, and you can see it, and they're making a difference for us, and I want to say thank you.
All right, well, thank you to the community, thank you to the student body for coming out, and thank you for your time, Coach Knight.
Thank you, Josh.